My wonderful, beautiful, amazing Capricorns. I'm Gabriella from Gabriella's Vampire Tarot. For today, I'm going to be doing a general reading of past, present, future, 9-card spread. I'm going to be using a regular tarot deck, clarify with a vampire deck, draw a special vampire card, draw a vampire oracle, then draw 3 yes or no answers for thee. But before I proceed with your reading, I kind of want to add this a little bit, but it's not really a little bit. But on April 18th, I'm going to be hosting my birthday video, where I'll be turning 301 years old. Anyway, I was first planning on talking a bit about my future plans regarding tarot, but I'm going to be posting a video a bit on the earlier side, probably towards the end of March, about my actual personal readings. So the thing is pretty soon, I'm going to be, hosting, personal readings. And the thing is what the human wanted to remind me is, we're going to be using Dropbox, for this, means of, this medium, type. So, he even advised to say, okay, update or upgrade your Dropbox if you guys know anything about that. But that's what he more or less wanted me to tell you guys and stuff like that. But anyway, that's kind of what I wanted to add. So please feel free to watch for the video, stuff like that. But let's get started on your reading. Okay, the general card is the Page of Cups reversed. Let's look at the first row, which is also your past. You get the Magician reversed. You get the Three of Wands, and then you get the Two of Cups reversed. Okay. Yeah, you could have, Gemini, Virgo, somewhere in your star chart. You could have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. What I mostly see here is, you weren't actually, motivated, or, something just was not, manifesting for you or something, or maybe you just didn't have the motivation to want to create something. Because, normally with the Magician upright, it's like, this incredible, important card, about wanting to actually create, something, whether it was maybe a passion project or whatever, or maybe you wanted to, because normally, because the general card you got was the Page of Cups reversed, and this is kind of like a realistic card, because normally with the Page of Cups upright, it's kind of like a daydreamy kind of idea child. But where do idea children come from? From your thoughts and your feelings and thinking, okay, well, what can I create or start working towards and start manifesting toward the future? But since, the general card already said that, let's think realistically, maybe that is what more or less changed your mind about wanting to manifest something. But yeah, you want to kind of head out into this world. You probably wanted to try out something different or something. But yeah, you pretty much felt like, you had no kind of partnership. You had no kind of collaboration. No, group, that was willing to support you or something. But either way, it's like, yes, the idea was there. But yeah, something was also kind of holding you back. And this could have also been, due to how water is like intuition and stuff like that. It could have been a lack of clarity and a lack of intuition that could have also kind of, caused you to hold back and stuff. But we're going to have to keep going and looking at the current times. You get King of Pentacles, one of your cards, but sadly it came in reversed. Queen of Swords reversed, and the Ace of Swords reversed. Okay, for my beloved Capricorns, what I mostly see here is, okay, it's like, maybe, due to lack of clarity, this is kind of also like the motivation is not there, even in current times. You pretty much maybe are just thinking, okay, that whole Magician incident, pretty much has caused us to also, feel a bit imbalanced in our own foundation. Our whole world has just been, shaken and stuff like that. So either way, I'm just kind of getting, is that in current times, this could also be, a loss of money. Maybe I hope you didn't get fired in any way or that anything happened. But yeah, you do get the Queen of Swords. That's also kind of like, your strategy and analytical and determination is also off. And especially with the Ace of Swords, which is, mostly upright about wanting to put time and effort into something. But then, since, your strategy and analytical thinking is off, so is your motivation as well. Well, I don't want to keep going because I want to clarify this especially, but in the future, you get Knight of Cups, Six of Wands, and Six of Cups reversed. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I do see some potential offering, from the Knight of Cups, whatever it may be. Maybe an alternative choice, option, career, whatever it may be. Love, care, nurturing, your knight in shining armor. But here's this big and grand announcement that's going to be taking place in the future. So whatever this offering is, it's going to lead to this situation. But yeah, it's going to cause you to look back at the past in a very negative manner. Yeah, I wonder if there's any form of regret or any kind of, like, feelings, that you might be facing in the future where you just think, my goodness, I wish I would have actually done something different, or I would have, stuck the course and not just kind of, changed course or accepted this individual or this other offering in the future. Well, I want to do some clarification. In the future, okay, for the Magician reversed, you get Seven of Wands. So, it's like you had no motivation, but you kind of, well, more or less, still defended something. So, it's like, maybe, you defended your reason for, why you weren't manifesting something. Maybe, it's like other people are just kind of thinking, oh, come on, Capricorn, please, don't give up and stuff like that. And then sometimes, if you just think, oh, why do I even bother? It's like, I just don't know if I can handle anything right now. It just all seems a bit too complicated, or whatever your, reasons were, you were protecting and defending that reason or cause. But this could also still be your, like, some kind of fiery passion within you of hope. And the thing is, it's like with any kind of, candle, that's being lit, just like, the Daughter of Skulls and stuff like that, the Page of Pentacles, that's kind of like a hope card. And plus, in the Oracle card, there's a hope card where you see this, pouty little vampiress with her, candle, and it just says hope on it and stuff like that. So, but with the Three of Wands, Nine of Swords. Okay. And the thing is you were, it's like you were already, talked out of this journey in the past. And maybe that's why, you kind of have, negativity in the future regarding this incident. So the thing is I wonder if this could have been, self-doubt, or it could have been any kind of, fearful, irrational scenarios that you were thinking about that was just kind of holding you back. Because the thing is whenever humans, or any person for that matter, are about to embark on this Three of Wands kind of journey, or any kind of journey, a lot of humans always will tend to look at the negative, saying, well, what negative situations can happen, and then here are the negative situations that you more or less talked yourself out of, and then you get the Two of Cups reversed afterwards. Wow. Two of Cups, and you get the Magician. Okay, so the spark is back on. Okay, so the thing is maybe you're kind of going about it. Maybe somebody was trying to talk you out of this whole situation or something. But either way, it's like I do see that you are actually manifesting something, but you're kind of going a bit against the social norms, or you're kind of going up against other people's approval. Well, the thing is why would you need to have somebody else's approval, or why would you need to have other people to acknowledge, whatever you're manifesting and stuff like that? So the thing is as long as you know that it's going to go, give you, all kinds of happiness. I do see a grand celebration in the future. You could be maybe considered an anti-hero or a maverick of some kind that a lot of people say, well, my goodness, well, do you know what Capricorn is even doing? That just doesn't seem right and stuff like that. But then deep down, you have, right, ideas, intuitions that's pretty much just saying, okay, I'm not going up against the sunshiny rainbowy, road, but I'm kind of going through the misty roads, but it's eventually going to, give me the Six of Wands situation in the future. The King of Pentacles reversed. Nine of Skulls. Okay, so the thing is it's like, okay, you are manifesting something. The end result isn't quite there yet, but you are getting some kind of abundance with the Nine of Pentacles. Congratulations. I really hope it is working out, because the thing is sometimes, these, endeavors, these, these, manifesting moments, stuff like that, they take time. It's like an idea child, just like the Page of Cups and stuff like that. It's just tiny little seeds that you plant, and then eventually it'll grow into something very beautiful. So, even, this kind of progress that you're kind of dealing with, or maybe slow progress, is still giving you that kind of fulfillment, even though it's not really a Nine of Cups situation. But yeah, it just makes, all sense, that sometimes you just need to have patience to watch something grow. Queen of Swords reversed. Your strategy is off, and speaking of the Nine of Grails, here we are. I do see, fulfillment for you in this one, because the thing is it's like, well, sometimes, it's like you don't have to go, with the social norms, have to, stick to textbook knowledge, or to make sure all the I's are dotted and T's are crossed. Sometimes, taking a leap of faith like the Fool, not saying you are one, but it's like kind of saying, okay, let's just try something out. And even though sometimes, your strategy could be off and stuff like that, you could still have a sense of fulfillment. Because sometimes, even being a maverick is really not a bad thing at all. It's like even vampires are considered like the mavericks, because, we're considered the monsters and stuff like that. But the thing is it's like I'm a hero to some and I'm a monster to some. Well, the thing is it's like I don't, it's like, I consider myself a really good, vampirist in my own ways. But, it's like, okay, sometimes You know, it's like, you know, having to go against the social norms and stuff like that, you know, just always seems a bit complicated, but yet I do get fulfillment by giving my beautiful readings to you all out there. Ace of Swords reversed, you get the Moon. So the thing is, you know, it's like you are being presented, you know, with an alternative route. And maybe, you know, it's like what I'm kind of getting here is you're kind of, you know, sitting in, you know, some, you know, like, you know, some shallow waters. I was trying to find that word, my goodness. But either way, you know, it's like, you know, you are heading towards, you know, this alternative route because afterwards you do get the Knight of Cups, which is an offering. So the thing is, you know, it's like, well, you could be dealing with offerings in current, you know, situations where you're pretty much not quite there yet to want to actually proceed with them or to embark on them. But I do see you actually embarking on this new journey because normally in the other tarot deck, you see this tiny little squiggly path, you know, heading down towards the mountains of opportunity, and you see this big moon, you know, shining its light, saying, I'm going to be shining my light on you. I mean, you could have Pisces, you know, somewhere in your star chart again, you know, Gemini, Virgo, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aquarius, Libra, Aries, you know, you pretty much have everything right here, you know, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius as well. But yeah, I do see you actually, even though, you know, the motivation might not be there, but sometimes, you know, it's like you kind of have to, you know, let some kind of energy, you know, will pull you in, you know. Because with the Knight of Cups, you get Eight of Skulls. Okay, so you were incredibly motivated by this offering. So whatever this offering is going to be presented to you in the future, I would really look into this. I mean, I'm going to have to look in to make sure why you would look at the past in a negative situation. But I do see you incredibly motivated because you are definitely being offered. It could be, you know, assistance, you know, that some people want to help you and support you. And, you know, that would also, you know, when you'll keep up the motivation at all. I mean, you know, at first, you know, you pretty much have other people that kind of disapprove of this whole situation, or it could be lack of clarity, or your senses could be a little bit off for a bit. However, I do see other people that are actually interested. Or maybe, you know, it's like, but maybe that's why the Six of Cups, you know, reverse is kind of, you know, you're looking at the negative, you know, parts because, you know, maybe, you know, you were looking for some kind of partnership or some kind of companionship of some kind. And there are other people, you know, that are offering, you know, their services now that the product is halfway done or mostly done or even entirely done. And now they want to join you and stuff like that. So I want to look into that. Six of Wands, you get Lovers. You get options, you get love, you get support, you get, you know, new opportunities, and that should be a wonderful celebratory moment in your beautiful future, my beloved Capricorns. Congratulations. Yeah, you know, the thing is again, you could have Gemini, you could be with a Gemini, you know, Gemini Capricorn could be a beautiful, nice, harmonious connection. But either way, you know, it's like I do see something that's worth celebrating because, you know, this could be, you know, options and opportunities being presented to you. The fact that you were already motivated with the Eight of Pentacles and after, you know, being offered something, you know, that could really, you know, start accentuating this fiery passion within you, you know. I mean, even though you are a grounded, down-to-earth, authentic, you know, individual, you know, because of your earth sign and stuff like that. But I do see, you know, that, you know, this is actually accentuating it. Six of Cups reversed. Okay, you look at the past because you get the Five of Grails. Now, you know, you could be facing, you know, maybe some setbacks of some kind. Or maybe you might really want to look into this alternative route that you might consider taking. And the thing is, you know, I wonder, you know, why you're going to be, you know, facing disappointment and disparity, and you're going to be looking at the past in a negative manner, thinking, well, why did I actually choose this path? Well, the thing is, you know, that's why I'm here to let you know regarding the cards, and that you still have choices and options since, you know, this is still at the end of current times. I would really look into this combination to see, okay, you know, it's like, well, you're about to embark on this, you know, this new path, but there is a reason why, you know, you don't want to put time and effort into something. If you are definitely, you know, being pushed or being pulled into something, I mean, you know, again, you know, yeah, correct me or I'll correct this right now, is you don't always have to follow it. I would really look into this, you know, situation and to make sure because, you do get some kind of fulfillment, you do get some kind of abundance in current times and stuff like that. But if you want to head towards something different, it may seem incredibly beautiful and stuff like that. But it doesn't per se even have to end that it's going to be disappointing and it's all going to be negative and stuff like that. But you really want to make sure whatever this whole combination is all about before you embark on this journey, that it's actually a valid and real and yeah, and you know that's a real good decision to make. So, wow. Vampire card. Temperance. You could have Sagittarius somewhere. But, it's like, this Temperance vampire, she's kind of also manifesting something herself. So the thing is, it's like you want to look at things in a realistic manner. And that's what I want, is to, make sure, whatever, goal or endeavor or offering is being presented as in a realistic manner. Because the thing is, the Temperance is pretty much feeling at peace and serene, because normally in the other tarot deck, you see this angel, standing with one foot in water, the other foot in land, and, just kind of balancing both chalices, managing to get the liquid or water, in both of them with no problems at all. Everything is just in calm, beautiful, peaceful times. But you want to make sure, it's like that whatever this offering or this journey you're heading towards is going to be a realistic situation. I mean, I feel like that you will be in a nice, serene situation. So this could also just be a temporary setback, with the Six of Cups reversed. But either way, I just, will want to make sure, that you actually, will choose things, realistically and not just think, oh yeah, it looks all promising, with the Knight of Cups and the Lovers and stuff like that and the Six of Wands. It does look good. But the thing is I want to make sure that you're not going to be facing any kind of disappointment in the future. Let's see what Oracle has for my Capricorns. Religion. Canon, rules, and commandments. Okay, this is kind of also like, following a set of rules, kind of beliefs and stuff like that. And the thing is, if somebody is trying to get you to follow certain rules or beliefs and stuff like that, I can understand if it kind of goes against your own traditions, they pretty much just think, well, I'm not so sure if I want to proceed with it. It does look beautiful and harmonious. But yeah, it's like you do get the Five of Cups, if I can still find that card. Okay. Nope, the card just decided to disappear for me. But anyway, the thing is you want to make sure that whatever, this card, may represent, is going to be actually a realistic situation. And the thing is you want to know, it's like about, when you're actually, following, beliefs and values and stuff like that, okay? 100% your prerogative in any way and stuff like that. But if you feel like you're kind of being pushed into something that you really feel like it just doesn't, connect or, work with you and stuff like that, I would really look into that before you actually feel any kind of sense of, disappointment of thinking. And then the fact that you're looking at the past thinking, well, why did I do that? I wish I could actually reverse time and stuff like that. But either way, I don't really see this at all as a negative card. I really hope this actually, comes across as being, something that you could really, will connect with in any way. But I'm going to have to, okay, did I already give you your special card? Yeah, I did. So I'm going to finish off with 3 yes or no answers. Please feel free to pause this video and think about the questions you want answered. Sadly, for number 1, you get a no with the 9 of Pentacles reversed. A no with the High Priestess reversed. Oof, and a yes with the Devil reversed. Okay, nice. 2 no's and 1 yes. Okay, I'm going to have to leave it at this, but if this reading resonated, please feel free to join, subscribe to my channel. I want to thank you guys incredibly so much for supporting me and my channel. I love you guys incredibly. In a few days, I'm going to go back to love rings. I'm going to go back and forth between general love for now, but I just want to thank you guys incredibly so much for supporting me and my channel. And please feel free to, we'll look out for the grand announcement video of personal readings. And of course, on April 18th, I'm going to be hosting my birthday video. But anyway, again, thank you so much for supporting me and my channel. I love you guys incredibly.